this way, and my mids to be cutting in between a certain way. Because normally you already know what you normally get, so you know the difference in what you're missing. But I appreciate here for all this racism, man. It just taught me like, yeah, how strong you are out here. Because if you quit, yeah, you fucked up. But if you're still here fighting, that's so important. Yeah, to still be here now, like even now. Right now is the best time to be striking here in Toronto because Toronto is still Toronto, Canada is still hot in the whole entire music scene all over the world. So if you're not striking now in this time, you're fucked. If you have a dream to do music and you're not striking now, you are fucking heavy. It doesn't matter if only 18 people hear it. You need to put that catalog out because it still will be discovered. Everybody's looking at here and boom, 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 through it, bleeding off of that other person's page. They find it. You want that. You want that. Even if you get 18 people, you want the 18. You're not getting 18,000 or 18 million. You still want that. It's still going to be very important to the future. Yeah. It's going to be a vibe right now.
What happened on Instagram?
What they said on Instagram. Say what's up. What's up? What?
Hey, Campbell says.
Okay. What's that? White Mike? Yo, that kid, Nova Scotia, not even kid, big grown man now, Nova Scotia. I did 44 North 63 West album. That dude is a stupid rapper. Yo, yo. See, you have to run it in. Like, listen, listen, listen.
You had to
Listen,
come with it.
I'm gonna be honest. Listen, they give it to Classified, but if they gave it to White Mike would have a bigger reign more than Classified. Even Classified knows how ill of a rapper White Mike is. Hope your kid is watching this, White Mike, because you're dope. Yeah. And his name is White Mike, but like honestly, for a white guy, he's really fucking dope. To be respected, dope. No, dope. You know what I mean? You call him White Mike, but like, honestly, it's not. He's not cheesy. He would wrap your ass up like he's dirty. He's dirty. And another what's that girl's name? She does music stuff around here. She's a brother that's in Nova Scotia too. KL. KL's her brother, but what's her name? Kareem. What's her name? But either, yeah. But what's his sister name? You know what I'm talking about? So you know. No, his sister. His KL has a sister that's in the industry in Toronto, and I figured she should have came and got him to get him out there more, cause KL could fuck. KL was ill, right? Yo, Nova Scotia has a lot of crazy talent, bro. A lot of crazy talent could fuck up a lot of shit, but it's like I don't know, man. And Nathan C too. Nathan C is making beats, but as a rapper, that dude is disgusting. I don't know, man. Yeah, we could exactly, bro. That's a faggot. I'm not afraid of it. Shoot. So started from scratch and not started from scratch. Scratch
Hey,
bastard.
hey, hey.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
32 or 64 on our
Our
process.
process 32.
32.
Okay, we good.
And by
Share.
Wednesday,
Can't be racist. Share.
Okay, y'all ready to roll?
Let's do this.
Okay,
Man, I don't want to be greedy.
All right, we on at
You
five.
good? Look at you, man. You
Four,
the rim. You
3. You what up, world? We back for the final round. 32 more producers for your ear. This is Battle of the Beatmakers 2019, the 14th annual. So we had 128 producers. We're whittling them down to 64, and then by Wednesday, we'll have those names to the 64 that make it to the next level of the battle. So this is all going down August 29th to the 31st. It's the 14th annual Battle of the Beatmakers. Judges, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Judges, are you ready?
I'm ready for
Yes,
who's next.
sir.
Let's go.
Let's hear that bing bang.
Let's go.
Sarcastic sounds.
Give me that thing.
You up
bro.
first.
Not disappointed. Come on now. Dirty. Come on now.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Starting off right for the last quarter.
Good energy,
Sarcastic
man.
sounds.
Man, all the sounds are sarcastic.
I like
Every sound in there was sarcastic. Fire.
Big forward, sarcastic.
Fire.
sounds
Okay.
for sure.
Dope. We got Score Fusion on deck.
Let's go.
Strong start though. The last quarter, we need this energy for the last 32. This could be a close one.
That was a little different there, though. That's what I really liked how the feeling was. I wasn't getting a full trap thing out of there. I wasn't getting a full boom bap out of
Yeah,
there.
it had
But the
to go
vibe
bounce.
was just really nice. I like
bounce.
that. Felt good.
Dope. All right.
Different.
Score Fusion.
Oh, they better rock this sample.
Ja Rule and Ashanti. That's all I'm hearing right now.
I love that sample. I love that whole album actually. But there is it was good that they took a stab at putting a lot of instrumentation in it, but that's kind of what killed it. The mix of all that going on. It's a lot going on.
Sounded dated.
Could have been more gluey.
I mean, yeah, I vibe to it. I don't know how the response would be to that. So.
Yeah, to be honest, I get it for what it is. For a kid now, to me, how I'm looking at it, for someone new finding that sample and doing what they just did to it, I kind of get it. Because for me too, hearing somebody new on that with the way that that's been done, it's a left. I like it. I like it.
All right, Scotty 15.
I hear you, Scotty. Go, Scotty.
could be.
Yeah.
Good instrumental.
Very,
nice
very
vibe,
mellow.
nice vibe.
But I don't know if that will really.
Beat battle, I know.
Yeah.
But
Sounds good.
musicality,
Sounds good.
like the arrangement, like that's the
It's
kind of
that-
jazz fusion shit I would listen to with the edge. I like that. That's dope, bro.
Nice.
On deck is Sean Anthony.
I like how they flip the vocal chops on that, though. You got me with that one.
I kind of got lost in the sample chops.
It's okay.
I appreciate sample chops a lot, but I got lost in
There's a
those
lot
ones.
going on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What he said.
so good. What you got for us?
So good, huh? Okay. Is that that A. Marie sample? Is that A. Marie sample?
Which Avery song?
Fall in Love. Dope. Nice flip. I like the flip.
What album?
You did a nice flip on it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Dope flip. It's in there. Rush it. Fall in Love. The strings, huh? Yeah. I like the flip.
Out of Illinois. What are we feeling about So Good?
That's a good beat. Yeah, that feels good.
I didn't even catch that sample. Damn.
So that's what makes it a good flip.
So good. I mean, shit.
What they did? Oh yeah. Did you catch it? Nope, didn't catch it. It's dope. Didn't catch it. It was dope.
All right, Semi Beats.
Don't come with semi beats. Come with the beats. Grew up in the Bronx, Cedric Avenue. What's happening? Kingsbridge. What's going on?
I had the best breakfast ever in the Bronx back in the day.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
Yeah. Okay. See, it's looser than the one yesterday. Remember the one yesterday that was
Yeah.
real stiffy?
Yeah.
This is just. Your parents play good music in the house, don't
Yeah.
they? Man, that was a nice
That
one.
was dope.
There was that part that faded out. Should have brought that in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Way earlier.
Tasteful choice though. That sample, yeah, that's dope. I can hear that in the Bronx waking up early in the morning. That's how they used to wake me up. Early morning.
Sound like a movie soundtrack music. Yeah.
All right, next we got Shells.
I
not sure if I did. Probably back in the day. I love this sample though. I listen to it more than anything though.
Hey, this reminds me of Born Swift. Hey.
Last person I heard flip it was Madlib back in the day.
It's got a vibe to it. Oddly enough, I can't even put my finger on it, but like it's got a vibe to it.
Mix. But I really love the sample.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seemed like there's a lot of it though. More could have been done with it.
Yeah.
Samples.
But
Switch it up, give us a different
it's
vibe.
a feel good thing that they
Yeah.
have with it. That's why it's like, they get away with that one.
Yeah,
Really, it's a really feel good sample.
Yeah.
It's almost pitched up real high.
Okay, Shells.
Show up late. Let's hope you show up.
That should be my name.
Early.
Show up early. That should be my producer name too.
Jesus. Oh, my chest is looking for Jesus. Jesus. Gospel kid. You try to show up early. Everybody show up early. Late. You show up early. Show up late.
Vibe too mellow. For it's not a battle beat.
Not about a beat, but it's a Drake hit.
It's not mad at the beat, but not a
Drake
battle
talking
beat.
shit on top of that right there, bite. What's going on, bite?
We got Seek Knowledge. I like this name.
Okay.
On deck.
Let me seek some heat. He's talking to you. Yeah, that's a freak song, bro. That's a hit, yo. Give that to Beyonce. Oh my goodness, I want to jump in bed right now. What's going on? Make some more children.
There that was throwing me off.
Make some more children. Make some more children. Shorty. I'm sorry.
It's mellow. It's really mellow.
Real mellow.
Yeah, but still, like for a slow joint,
Nice, different.
thinking about
elements in there.
writing,
Yeah.
whoo, the lyrical content that will come from the vibe that just gave me. Oh my goodness, I don't want my children to
But
hear
for a battle joint, thinking about battling, that beat would get
that. Yeah, I
murdered
know.
still.
It's a good beat.
All right, Skateboard Prodigy.
Okay.
want to hear. That's another one of the producers I'd like to hear more from. I like their style, the way that they kind of put things together.
Yo.
You watch your arrangement. Timing is very important. You could have really lost me a lot. So watch your timing on your arrangement. If you're coming into the battle, that's gonna be your thing, your arrangement. So sometimes you might have to cut that stuff a little bit shorter. Your 8 bars, you might have to cut to 4 bars, bro.
What I will say for something that they're putting up for submitting for a battle, they picked a good tempo. If it was slower, it wouldn't have worked out as well. Though, like, I'm thinking slower for a song, but battle-wise, like, it's good that they sped it up a bit. So, kind of, it gave a good groove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where are they from?
They are from Chicago.
You know what I'm saying?
Chi-town.
You know what I'm saying?
Sophus up next.
From Betty D Town.
Benny D. Yeah.
Sade.
Interesting.
Tried something.
You did try something. I liked it. You tried something. You tried something. I give you that for trying it. I did appreciate some of it in there.
Interesting. I like it though. I like it.
You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah,
something
I like.
that is-
I like
can't
it for a
even hate on
battle.
it. I can't
Yeah,
even hate
I
on
like
it.
it
It's like,
for.
eh,
I like
I
it
get
for a
it.
battle because I think it brings, as you're saying, it's trying something to bring something new. It's like if people react. If they don't, they don't. But they put their guts into it.
Yeah.
You know.
that Sade record. And for that Sade record, he really did. It's a flip on it.
Yeah.
Like you could have gone all kinds of different ways with it, but yeah, where they went with that was them.
The time signature change at the end.
Yes.
That's the most original one out of all the beats we've heard so far. So, I mean, it stands out because of that.
Yeah.
What's his name? Sophus. Okay, Sophus.
Tobacco living.
Let's go Toronto.
All right, sound effects. Not effects, affects.
No, my favorite. Oh, no, my favorite. That's a dope idea, but arrangement off on that last end part, you should have kicked in a little bit off of the end. Should have kicked in a little bit more. I hear that as a kind of Mustard and YG kind of joint. You know what I mean? So I kind of get what's going on there, but arrangement, watch your arrangement.
And the kick was a little muddy.
Listen to my man.
Like,
I
it
agree.
would if it was punching more, would have gave it more legs. But like I see what they're going.
I see where they're going. The idea is there, especially with the right person on there. That definitely can work.
Oh. Sound flow.
gonna get that cash flow.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
There we go. That's a battle. beat.
That's
Listen,
a battle.
Big
I just have to say. Yeah, I like that.
All right, splash.
I've used that sound a trillion times.
Splash, make a splash.
Yeah, that was a splash.
It's all over the place. Sorry, I'll be quiet. Yeah,
You made a splash.
black. Arrangement.
Sound
too good.
selection. Next.
Next, we got Stranger.
I don't know you.
Yo, this is Stranger Thing, yeah?
Got a bounce.
Interesting bounce.
It's a Stranger Thing.
Alright, so after Stranger Thing is Tune Maker.
True Maker.
True
One of my
and
favorite names so far.
That
True Maker.
That's smoothly flew right into everything. After Stranger Thing is
Tune Maker. Sound.
Tag.
Right. True Maker's from Chicago.
Okay. Man, all the
And he spell,
gangsters.
wait.
And he spelled it
Chi-Town,
like Tune.
yeah, I'm saying.
Spell it
Gangsters
Tune.
in
Big up
town.
Chi-Town.
Beer shots.
Tunes.
Beer shots for Chicago.
Jeez.
Run the tune.
Watch him teeth that'll make it his tag, eh? A little too safe. I think you could have selected another tune.
The tone of with the pitch you went with the bass line kind of threw me off a little bit too. You had a good, everything starting off the top good, feeling good. Hi-hats, everything feeling good, ready to dance. But then as soon as you came with the bass line, the tone threw me off. Maybe I'm not from that world, but I'm like, yeah, I'm not from that town. I'm not in there. So the bass line tone, watch that for me. That didn't do it for me.
Oh,
Call the
jeez.
what? Boy Wonder. Hey, let boy want to talk to him about that one there.
All right, on deck we got the Lounge Inn.
Lounging. La 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 lounging.
New York.
Yo, that bass is
We like the. I like when they went there with that fill right there.
Yeah.
They didn't do it here on the filter.
Yeah. The bass,
Yeah.
You got a beat, bro, but the arrangement. Yeah, you got a beat though, but the arrangement. Yes, I get it. But the arrangement, in the feeling, some spots, yeah,
I mean,
bro.
I like that shit.
I like the
Me
bass.
too.
I like that.
Dun,
beat.
dun, 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 dun. I like where you went with that, but then yeah, you still gotta be wary of your arrangement.
I
Still
said,
fire.
Be wary of the mix. The mix, just
That was the strongest.
It wasn't glued
thing.
together
The
mix-wise?
Yeah,
I
took away
agree.
from the
I
initial-
pretty much agree with everything. Why not? So I like the beat.
Yeah.
I actually like the arrangement of it too. But the mix,
Yeah.
if the mix was a little tighter, things would be a little bit more defined in the mix. So it actually would add to the arrangement. But I like how the bass line kicked in, and I like how
Baseline is
the,
dope. My
yeah.
climax in the arrangement is what my problem. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, the arrangement, the climax, the build up to where it went and ended is the important thing for me. You have the elements in there, but yeah, play around with your arrangement. A little
And I like the hi-fi feel.
Yeah.
if you bring that to the
high
beat battle,
pass
that's
filter.
just gonna be your only thing. It's just your timing on the arrangement, the feelings, and the
pass filter.
uppercuts and the body blows.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
If the bottom hit on that,
Yeah.
it's like a little anthem type
But that
of feel,
boom,
bro.
where it went with the bass line,
Because that
dirty.
that drum line is that the percussion arrangement is familiar.
Yeah.
Well, it hit.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
It didn't hit.
It's like you figured it out after like a bar or two. Like, oh, okay.
And that's the arrangement I'm talking about. Get it to where it hits. Okay, let's go. Next.
All right, Tommy Merck.
It's a sleeper. Not for beat battle. What's it called?
Super safe.
Yeah, super safe.
Super safe.
like in the Wyden precinct safe.
Yeah, it's
Helmet and life jacket on.
yeah,
Jumping in the water.
Ready record.
All right, Tropical Game Boy.
Bring the tropical.
I think he was in last year, no?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to hear more from this kid.
Damn.
Congratulations,
Yes.
And
congratulations.
if you guys want to hear more from me,
Congratulations.
Tone Mason and Speed of Sound album
Congratulations.
on YouTube and all streaming platforms.
Congratulations.
Shameless plug. But yeah, and I'll pull the plug again at the end of something. But yeah, that beat.
Yeah, congratulations,
Yes.
bro. I like that.
That's-
Yeah,
that
man,
slaps.
that woke me up.
That slaps. Like I just noticed when I was listening, I'm like, I didn't make a lot of mean faces today. Like this gave me a mean face. I like that. I like that.
Mean face worthy.
Mean face. works.
That's wise, all that. Yeah, that hit.
All right, we got Tyler Will on deck.
Well, what?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Go. Yep. Culture.
Rick Ross back in. So Rick Ross is gonna pop back in there and be like, oh.
Came out of left field.
Left field. It's good for. I get the culture, the influences in that, but for the battle, yeah, arrangement, timing, and stuff like that, and mood, what it makes you feel like, that's important too for this battle for me. Yeah.
I mean, it would be cool for like a soundtrack of something.
Yeah.
Game.
Yes, for the
movie.
battle though,
Yeah.
the arrangement, you just gotta watch the arrangement on where you want to beat people up and how you're expressing yourself. That the expression, I get the expression, but it's not beat battle expression.
It came in nice though,
Yes, it did.
and the elements were good, but it is arrangement. It's how it all comes together.
100.
What you're saying in the end, you really gotta really end your sentence properly to put that person in check. You're not putting them in check in that. You're showing them a little bit of culture. They're getting that. But if somebody were to drop a beat after that one, they'll fuck you up.
Yeah, and
Because the expression is not ended fully in there to check somebody in that. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but for me, I'm like, yeah, the expression,
like those
ending.
for those particular kind of records, you'd have to literally bring the culture to the battle.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's like a whole group of
Yeah.
y'all just there and just
Yeah.
then it would make more sense.
Give me
but,
Palestine.
yeah,
I want
other than
it
that,
harder.
like it as a beat, especially like say like even the last beat that the tropical Game Boy do, like say if that came after Lights Out, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like so.
Facts, bruv.
All right, we on to Unknown.
All right.
Come on. He fights.
Did he
Yeah,
let?
for
Did
friend.
that?
He
Did they let
fights.
that bass that the boop beep boop beep? It sounded like it delayed. Like boop beep boop beep.
He fights. He
I never heard
fights.
that. Okay.
That was dope.
They
Where's
came-
Unknown from?
Unknown's from Seattle.
That was
He fights.
different,
That was
bro.
dope.
Yeah.
West Coast.
He's definitely battle ready.
That's
Yeah.
a battle song. Yeah.
He fights.
All right, Vice So Extra.
good elements to it, but you really gotta watch your arrangement because yes, you might get through with that, but if your arrangements aren't really gully, you might get beat up too.
I agree with you on this one.
Yeah.
The arrangement,
Yeah.
the arrangement needed some work. And one thing too, when you're using a sample as an intro, don't let your sample have more energy than when your beat kicks in. So we had that sample that was probably compressed all the way up to 0 decibels, and then you had the beat come in, and because the mix of the beat, the sample is a little bit lower in the beat, and then your drums are kicking at your 0 decibels or whatever. So it took all the energy away as soon as the beat dropped, which is supposed to have the opposite effect. So just one thing just to keep in mind when you guys are doing your mixes.
Invest in your mixes because that's important too. You could have a dope beat, but a kid could come out of nowhere with the most simplest nothing, and because the bass is right, the snare is slapping. It could be your good night. So you gotta watch that. Invest in your mixes because if you want to survive in the battle, that's important, especially where the venue is and how the speakers is. You need that to be right, or else you're gonna get caught up and hurt.
That's always a big surprise from a competitor's face when the beat drops and they're like, "Where's my mix?" That's what we were asking. Where's the mix?
Because when the kids come in with the bass and the snare slapping the right way, and you don't have yours up to par.
And them giant
It's
Serwin
very
Vegas are
noticeable.
pumping, and
Because I'm saying us as producers, like it's the producers, DJs, we will get it, and we know how to paint it and make it what it is because we get that you don't have that. But the crowd now, when the crowd's hearing it, the crowd has to get it for what it is. So if you don't have that mix the right way, they're not listening like how we listen to automatically have the mix there. How it sounds is how it sounds, and they're gonna be like, I don't feel that bass, I don't feel that bumble, I don't even know about the idea of where it's supposed to be. So you gotta protect yourself, protect your neck, Wu-Tang Clan all day.
all right, Vin Skywalker.
These kids went all out with good names.
I know, the names
like
are
it.
amazing.
Let's go now.
Yes. That's what's supposed to happen there. Now watch your tone, your keys, your pitch. Sometimes you gotta watch the key and the pitch where some of your stuff is. It's tough, but if the pitch and the keys in some parts throws somebody's ear off, it's gonna fuck you. So watch that. My opinion.
Oh, all right. We got Visionary up next.
Could use a mix.
Mix is harsh. not a beat. Battle beat. Not a battle beat. Sounded good.
Nice beat.
Yeah, it was a good beat.
It's a good beat.
All right. William. Wheel up tune.
Yeah.
William on the track.
I want some hot sauce. I want some chicken wings. I want some fried rice. I want some chicken wings. I want some hot sauce. I want some chicken wings. I want some hot sauce. I want some chicken wings and hot sauce. And hot sauce and chicken wings. Nice beat, but beat battle, you're gonna get beat up.
Not short.
It's a nice beat, but to bring it to the beat battle, like I said, it's a nice beat. You got production skills, but for beat battle, you're gonna get beat battled up. Yeah, come on.
Do you think like the younger generation? Sorry, you think the younger generation would mess with that in regards to even just like the structure?
Yeah.
Because it's real. You don't know
the,
if these kids grew up off Teletoon.
The
So
pace of
battle
where
or
the
something?
production is.
like because I was kind of like torn between like okay, like it's
No, the
not
production
beat
works.
battle ready, but-
Blueface on this beat
like
would
a track
stick out.
would work. A
Yeah,
track
it
would work definitely.
Yeah,
So that's what
Blueface on this beat would work, but I still get what you're saying, right?
Because I'm like putting myself in Opera House right now, like I could for some reason I could see the youths like, oh, but then when the
Yeah.
beat drops in, it's like it needs to drop in harder if you're gonna go that
Yeah.
direction.
They'd react. They'd react.
But
They
they
still
would
will
react
react,
'cause
yeah.
I know they like that
That's the shit.
Teletoon type trap.
I'm interested.
And that's not a diss, it's real. Y'all listen to Teletoon when y'all kids. That's why y'all like that shit. Like, boom, boom, boom. All that shit. Yeah, man.
Okay, listen, let's get through these beats because I might need a bathroom break soon. Being honest. Yeah.
All right, we got Yaffy up.
I got a pee. Let's go. Let it go. Yeah, gotta be a real man about that. There, let it go. Let that go, bro.
That bass.
All right. Come on now. All right. Even the name. Yaffy.
Wow. Wow.
Yaffy with the taffy.
Yaffy ain't no Daffy. Shoot. That's crazy. I like that, Yaffy. Good job.
Interested to hear what
Yeah.
the other beats sound
Yeah.
like.
Yes.
Yaffy's not a
Where is
Daffy.
from?
Yaffy's out of Montreal.
Good.
Right.
Real.
Man.
Melodies.
French
Blast.
killers.
I mess with it.
I'm not mad
French
at the mix.
killers.
I had the face.
The
Gave me the
arrangement.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
I'm
good,
not
man.
mad. I'm not mad. It kept me interested.
What life is like in
You know what I'm saying?
Montreal. They just brought me right
Yes,
there.
Yaffy.
All right, next up we got Yama Agni.
Dance revolution. That's what I hear with that.
Like someone just tried to sell me a house.
Or a cruise, like
We're put together nicely, though.
Yeah.
We're put together nicely.
I get it.
Yeah.
they
I'm
probably
not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. It would do something. It would make $1 or $2.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's a dance revolution. Like it can go somewhere, but not for the battle.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
I can appreciate being courageous and submitting something that's that different.
Yeah.
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 Because that's the thing.
That'll make
I
a
know we
dollar.
can
People buy
understand
that.
it, but
Yeah.
I'm like more looking at the crowd
The battle.
reaction.
For
Like
sure.
they won't get it. They
Yeah.
probably
You'll
won't
get
get
fucked
it.
up.
Even if some of them are fans of that music, they probably won't get it, especially after all those beats and everything is being played,
Right.
and like it might throw them off. But like that beat definitely has a home and a check in the bank. Kind
Yeah,
of thing.
and,
So
and
that's-
BTS. Is it
Exactly.
BTS? Who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, like
BTS?
Say that.
K-pop,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
K-pop.
yeah.
K-pop, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All that, man. Like,
I gotta
they-
pee, so let's get to the next beat because I gotta pee. Because
No, but I
gotta
got
pee.
more to say about. I'm playing.
Hey, shoot, I gotta pee. Yeah,
We got
yeah.
Yek do say.
Let it be what it be, but I gotta pee. Okay. I like your filters. Nice drum game. One, two, 3, 4. Okay.
When you gonna
Go, and then you die.
You never know.
When you gonna go? Nice arrangement on your ass. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to arrangement. You see, I had no idea what the fuck you were gonna go do, what you're doing, but the arrangement, because you did all that, I'm feeling it. It works for me.
Nice
I'm
bounce.
just happy.
Had the shoulders.
Yeah.
It's happy. Felt good.
I thought it was kind of funny that they threw in that hook for such a happy beat.
But it's
Yeah.
still work. But it's still work. Happy, but
If
I'm
you're
like,
happy,
yo,
but life's a bitch.
but it's die, bro.
But we good though.
Be happy.
Yo, you never know when you're gonna go.
Oh shit, we got young Draco in the house next.
Okay, we got
Fresh out
Draco.
of
Skitty Pat Pat. Young Skitty.
young
Pat
Draco.
Young Draco on the beat.
Pat. Darker than African. Nice though. Nice
Mod.
though. I like
Mod.
that though. Yeah. And sing. Woo. Come on. Put it in his back. Ready to get shot? Ready to get that? Yeah. Look at the amigo. You know that.
That had a vibe.
See them
Yeah,
in Chicago.
That had a
definitely.
vibe.
Yeah, that's nice, bro.
Yeah, like
Draco,
that,
Draco, you gonna watch out for the duck. You
That
gonna
would make
get
that make
shot
a,
by the Draco.
That'll make a good song for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear the Tricks Pepper String music when that drops dropping out of there. For sure.
Some potential in that one.
All right. 3 more before I gotta go pee.
Young Sunflower. Give Rude a break.
I got pee.
Let's do this.
Primo.
Come with it. I'm looking for popcorn. She rolling down on the fridge. Oh, it's on down on zippers. This got some vibes in there. Yeah, see, if you got the wrong person
That's a
on
vibe
there,
too.
that will fail. The right person on there, that will bang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got something.
They probably got some more of that.
Okay, 2 more before I gotta go pee.
That was dope. I'm so
So yeah,
Young
2 weeks
Tavo
public service announcement.
on deck.
Each beat.
Young Tavo out of Venezuela.
Venezuela, that's cool. That's
Venezuela.
cool. That's cool. But I ain't dated. Let's go. I ain't not feeling it. I ain't everything else cool. But I ain't gotta go.
Them young kids ain't getting rid of that.
No. That's gotta go.
I'm
No,
not
no.
disagreeing,
Yeah,
but I'm
that's
saying
dated.
that's
It's
their
dated.
coveted
It's
that's
dated.
their
It's
coveted
dated.
like sound
That's
thing.
that
like-
kit is gone right now. Like the kit. Yeah. And no disrespect, you made that beat a while ago. I get it, but yeah, don't bring that to the battle because I ain't not gonna vote you in.
And to round
Just
things
saying.
out,
Jesus,
we got
that's right.
Zayas
My gosh.
closing out the 32.
Montez.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on in your life? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Now this
That's
is something
crazy.
I would want to hear that
That's
Meg Thee
crazy.
Stallion chick on.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
this is hard.
I
That's
would,
crazy.
I would,
That's
that would be on
crazy.
some. All right, she
That's
got
crazy.
it. That's
Yeah.
what I.
That's
yeah,
hard. That's that
That's
Storm
crazy.
Area 51 music right
Yeah.
there. Like
yeah.
Naruto run into that.
'Cause I
Yeah.
was listening, I'm like, it's cool, but
That's
as
just
soon as
hard.
I heard like that, yeah,
Yeah, man. That's break the alien out music
Yes.
for sure.
Storm Area
That was a
51.
good way to end it.
That's a great way to end it. So there you are, folks. 128 producers. By Wednesday, we're going to be whittling this down to the top 64. We should go into the next round to hit the 32 before you guys touch down at the Opera House on August 31st so we can crown the 2019 Ballad Beatmakers winner. So thank you all for joining
Thank
us.
you all.
Shout outs to the crowd and the judges.
Congratulations to everybody that was ballsy enough to submit your
Yes.
tracks
Yeah.
in on time.
to y'all.
Congratulations to everybody. Even if you didn't like our comments on your beats,
Yeah.
it's only for you to learn, get better, come back next year. Let's see you. Don't
Stronger.
disappear. Don't not come back. Our opinions is only our opinions. You got to keep doing what you're doing because you love music. That's the end of that.
Word. And stay on that YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? So you can check out that Tone Mason, the Speed of Sound on YouTube and all streaming platforms.
Oh,
And
fuck that.
big
Turu
word.
got 2 singles out. Yeah, Lifting Me High, Jason, yeah. Jason Gordon. And I got a new single called Get the Dough with Tragedy Gaddafi. You got to respect the history and Smooth the Hustler. Also featuring Ason Eastwood from here and Caleb Simmons, Nova Scotia. Yeah,
Why not?
Look that up.
Why not give him some plugs?
I gotta do
shit,
it.
man. Soundsmith Productions, you already know, Toronto.
And shout out the Twitter handles and
Twitter
IG handles and
is Why Not Soundsmith, all one word, no extras.
Respect to Soundsmith.
Soundsmith Beats. Look for that.
Soundsmith.
Instagram, we're on the Facebook. We're on Twitter. Just Google us. That's
Respect to the Tone Masons.
At Tone
respect
Mason,
to
everything.
The Mel Boogies. Respect to the Gigs. Respect to the Blues. Respect to the Sound Supremacy Squad.
Mandem, Rebel, you don't know.
RudimentalRecords.com, by the way. God damn it.
And big up Don D.
Mel, where can they find you?
Every Tuesday night, Vibe 105, 8 to 10 p.m. I'm looking forward to having some of these producers send me music. Send me music, please. Info at djmelboogie.com. Always looking to collaborate with female MCs and dope-ass producers. Male or female, doesn't matter. Want to make that networking and connection happen. So, yes.
Listen, she earned her spot. Her brother is pretty much the godfather of hip-hop in Toronto, Canada. And for her to come from being a sister loving music, she worked and earned her spot to be where she is, who she is right now. Not riding off of a spot, but really genuinely loving the music and earning her spot and making her spot what it is.
Toronto
so this
hip-hop
is
royalty,
Mel
what it is.
Boogie. She plays it and she makes it happen. She's got her own radio show. You got to check her out, and it is what it is. I got to keep it 100.
Gigs.
It's the facts, though.
Yo, yeah. This is Gigs. Gigabyte. Gigs, the unknown producer.
Known.
Yeah, known producer. Beat battle. I've been doing the beat battle since Battle Beatmakers #1. I actually won at Battle Beatmakers #1, so that's why I kind of have the ear for the battle thing. So all I will say is this: check out my battles. Just go Gigs, GIGZ, battle the Beatmakers, whatever. Search me on YouTube.
Look for his music. Go buy his music. Support everything he does. You know, make the man $1. Don't be on no BS. He does what he does.
And he's a
Yeah,
and he's a battle performer
Classics.
too.
Yeah,
That's
we got
important
Gigs
too.
Board-
So even if you
Gigs.
check his videos, even I'm talking over you, I'm so sorry, but check out his videos
love.
and everything. He's a battle performer.
You know.
He doesn't sit there and just he
Yeah.
battle performance.
Just
is
don't look
key.
for the one where Gigs beat Why Not. You don't know it.
But also, Why Not's here and Tone Mason's here too.
Big up Don D.
So you
Broski.
remember, Toronto, we've got our own little thing here, but these individuals are very important. Everybody here, really, for them to be sitting here, it was not easy for everybody to be sitting here. Everybody here went through a fight for them to be here, to have their name mentioned, whatever, and we have to give it up to Clifton for respecting us, for seeing
Shout out
who
South
we
Supremacy.
are and what we've done, blah blah blah, to have us here, to have us involved in order for us to be responsible for bringing you guys through for the next round. So I'm very grateful. Thank you to Clifton and the whole Sound Supremacy, the World Beat Battle, for bringing all of us here to be involved, to being responsible for bringing the next generation and next kids through to the next round. It's a great responsibility. I'm very grateful for us to be here to even have that. You know what I mean? And shout out Scratch Bastard. We coming. Yeah. Yeah, we coming.
So that's it, folks. We whittling this down to 64. Results will be out by Wednesday. Battle of the Beatmakers 2019, August 29th to 31st. Shout out Urbanology.
Yep.
Shout out the team. Shout out Sound Supremacy. Tickets will be on sale this week, starting tomorrow, midweek. BattleOfBeatmakers.com. We want to make sure and get these 64 producers right before we start selling tickets. We're going to lock that down. We're live to pay-per-view for the very first time, August 29th to 31st. Battle of Beatmakers. We here. Hit us up.
Hey, it's a good vibe too. So if the Battle Beatmakers are out, you have a girlfriend, a date, you know what I mean? It's other than the movies. Bring your girl to the Battle of the Beatmakers. It's a good vibe. It's kind of like when I grew up in New York and was able to go to the Apollo. It's better than going to the regular movies. It's a vibe. Beat makers, you get to meet the next Timbaland, the next whoever is who. Next, it's a good vibe. It's other than just going to the movies. Come and check the vibe out. You'll enjoy it. Spend your money. It's worth it. And actually, the girl will respect you because you brought her to something different than the regular things. You know?
And just before we sign off, just want to go around the table once. Give one piece of advice to these battlers to how they can change this up. We heard a lot of talent, definitely. We heard them songs, but for you guys who are experienced, have been to a majority of the battles, what are some tips that these guys got to think a little bit differently as a beat maker, as a producer, to win this competition and come out on top? Let's start at the end with Melly.
Well, first, like I said, not moments ago, even like for gigs, for example, like watch producers like himself, where they put more than just the beat on in front of the crowd. So it's cool so people can like get into it. That human and music connection is a strong thing. So definitely, if you're gonna be doing these beat battles, definitely get your performance in. And what else?
Just tips to win this battle. Things that as a producer,
mix. And I don't want to say everything because I know we still got the table, but yeah, mix and performance key. I'm saying pocket.
100. I agree with Melly what he's saying. Performance-wise, you want to just make sure that you have transitions that are happening that keep people engaged. You want to keep head nodding. You don't want to have the drops like we were talking about earlier. Gigs had pointed it out where like it just throws you off. Like keep it smooth, keep it interesting. Make sure you do the car test, headphone test. Try different speakers so that like when your music plays on anything, it translates well, and it's like this is how it's supposed to sound. You want it to knock. If you're gonna have your smooth beats, that's cool too. Just make sure that it moves people, man. And study. I personally, I feel like if you could study some of the previous battles, do that too, so that you can understand how the crowd reacts and what move people and stuff, so that you're ready when you come in. That's it.
For me to share with you guys, confidence is key. You got to believe in yourself ultimately. You love this music. This music is what you're doing. You have to believe in yourself and come with the confidence that you really believe in what you're doing. You love this music. Come with the heart of the love you have for the music and be fearless about it. So when you come to deliver, know who you are and drop it. That's it. Believe in who you are and let us know. Show us who you are. Drop that and be very mega confident, because I think that's what kids are lacking the most, to getting mind fucked into being very weak. So you got to bring your confidence, know who you are, and show us that. Share that. Let other people get more vibes off of you from that. So yeah, don't come with the weak shit. Don't come with the mind fucking yourself out of the competition. Believe in who you are and let us know that you believe. Come with the music. Do you love the music? That's what it's about. That's it. Bang.
Yeah. Just further along the lines of what you said, like, you have to be your own biggest cheerleader on that stage, because you're standing there by yourself against how many hundreds of people in the crowd and how many thousands of people watching on that pay-per-view. So you got to be your own biggest cheerleader, have that confidence like Rude was saying. And secondly, win or lose, make the best use of this opportunity for networking, connect with other producers, collaborate, learn from other people, meet DJs, meet artists, and just make the most of this opportunity.
And it's never a lose. It's a lesson. You learn to get better for the next time. So it's never a lose. Don't mind fuck yourself into being hurt or being weak. Mind fuck yourself into focusing on what you're going to do after you learn from what the outcome is from your situation in the beat battle. So don't make yourself get weaker. Make yourself get stronger from what you learn from the experience that you're in, because you love music. Nothing is a loss.
I would say do what you do best. Like sometimes I'll talk to producers and they'll say, "Oh, the beat battles, a lot of people are bringing trap, so I'm gonna bring some trap." And I'm like, "Do you do trap?" "No, I don't do trap, but I just did it for the beat battle." I would say stay away from doing that. I would say do what you do best and make it battle ready. And I think I seen quite a few talented producers who will come and they'll have say, maybe the first round they'll have, say, hypothetically, dubstep for the first round, dubstep for the second round, killing it. And then in the third round, they'll bring a trap beat, and then they get smoked. So do what you do best, just make it battle ready.
And always know this, when it comes to beat battles that always have a lot of trap going on, a West Coast beat will always kill them. Always. I don't know why people haven't really, you know what I'm saying? But don't sell yourself short. Be selfish with your destiny. But definitely just know, I just gave y'all a jewel. It never fails.
Study the other battles.
Study the other battles.
Yep.
And usually, sometimes it's usually a white kid that has this dope-ass West Coast beat that'll kill a trap, man. Man will be doing jumping jacks, everything. So just know that, put some more elements in. If you're going to keep doing the trap beats, cool. Just know that, you know, you could get taken out by different genres if there's so much of that one genre being played, because people like to hear variety besides just hearing what's hot. So yeah, absolutely.
Just to add, and sorry, last thing is just touching on what Giggs was saying, like, yo, like, basically stick to your vision, so that at the end, regardless of what the results are, you don't kick yourself in the ass and say, I should have tried this, I should have tried that. At least you did what you thought was best for you, and then you can learn off of it. Like, that's the one big thing we're talking about, learning the lessons. If we're going to be looking back at past battles, looking at, like, your favorite producers, hearing the mixes, hearing how arrangements work, and just seeing what's best. But at the end of the day, stick what works for you, as Gibbs was saying, and yeah, go from there, man.
The one last thing I'll say is, when you're at these battles, don't take it personal. Like, it's all subjective, right? It's like even the crowd could be on your side, and the judges can say something else. You know, it's the format of the battle. There has to be some sort of process to it, and sometimes in the end, the judges say something different than what the crowd says, but at the end of that, you still win because the crowd has heard your potential. They've heard what you've done. And most of the times it's somebody in the crowd who's going to approach you to help your career or something, something of that sort, rather than the judges who are already successful up there. You know what I mean? So just keep your head up on that thing.
And for me, that's the biggest point. The experience, the platform, this kind of community that Clifton's helped cultivate over the past 14 years is a very important one. Beat makers and producers are a different ilk than your artists and rappers. We come together and collaborate and create new things without the ego alongside it. And this is Battle of Beatmakers is a rare opportunity to make that grow and connect with these producers from around the world. And in this digital age where you could trade sounds, trade lifestyles, and kind of get to that next level just by networking, communicating over long distances, this event from August 29th to 31st, if you're an up-and-coming producer, is where you need to be. It's one of the most important things you could do for your career. So we will see you guys soon. We'll have the top 64 up by Wednesday. BattleBeatmakers.com. Stay tuned for updates. Once again, we're live, first time pay-per-view this August 29th to 31st. It's Battle of Beatmakers 2019, the 14th annual. We out.
Salute.
Good luck.
And Godspeed.
Yeah.